Hi, so I'm joined here on day 3 of Infosecurity Europe with Eugene Kaspersky, co-founder and CEO of Kaspersky Labs. So thank you for joining me, Eugene. So how's the show been for you so far? Have you seen anything that's been exciting or different this year?
Well, actually, what I see is that I'm a very lucky man, and because I'm working in such an interesting industry, in such interesting places, because the IT security issues, they're changing every year. And 10 years ago, 15 years ago, there was just a little, quite a silly hackers writing some piece of malware. Now it's much more serious. The malware is very professional. It's for not just for computers, not just for Windows computers, but for Mac as well. Congratulations to all Mac users. Also mobile systems and industrial attacks. So the world is getting so complicated. The world is dependent on IT, and well, that's why I'm getting more and more busy. That's bad and good at the same time.
So there's a lot of innovation going on with the hackers and the bad guys at the moment. As an entrepreneur yourself, what do you make of the innovation that we're doing from a security point of view?
You're right that hackers, they're becoming more and more professional, and sometimes we're facing such a high-level attacks that it's almost not possible to protect. And it's not just hackers who are behind these attacks. It also, in some cases, I'm pretty sure, states, governments, which are sponsoring sometimes of espionage attacks or even military attacks against the critical infrastructure. It means that IT security companies have to invest more and have to collect the best brains to develop not just technologies protection, but also educate people, educate enterprises, advise governments to make this cyber world more safe and more secure. So that's our job.
And are we getting better at making people more aware and more educated about the threats out there?
The good news is that people, governments, enterprises, they are, of course, they are more and more aware of the IT security threats, but at the same time, many bad guys, they are aware of the opportunities in the cyber world. So this is the endless game, and I'm afraid it's not easy to fight to win the battle. And technologies, products, it's not enough. So I think that the right way is a combination of security products, user awareness and knowledge, and government control. So there have to be many things to done to make this the situation with cybercrime more easy, not like now. But at the same time, we're facing the new threats, which are more maybe more dangerous than just a cybercrime. First of all, the cyber weapons, cyber attacks, maybe cyber terrorism. I'm afraid it's a very effective tool because we depend on IT. It's everywhere. Transportation, industrial systems, power grids, everything. Second, social networks. Social networks are the area which started to be used by some unknown people to manipulate others. And I'm afraid it's a very big issue which will be more serious in the next years. Internet IDs. The new generation kids, they are all 100% time online, so they will never accept offline services if it's possible to do it online. So to keep this young generation in touch with government, we will need to introduce ID. Digital, secure, digital biometric IDs. It's another issue. So I think it's the three most important things which we have to be focused on, because now the cybercrime, to me, cybercrime is still very important, of course.
Yes.
But now governments, they pay more attention to this issue, so it's less important to me to think about this. So I'm thinking about the worst case scenarios of the future attacks, of the future problems. So it's my personal duty.
And finally, there's been a lot of acquisitions and mergers in the industry in 2012 and 2011, a lot of them being very high profile. What's that doing to our industry? How's all the merger and acquisition activity shaping the future of the information security industry?
Well, that's in merger and acquisitions. It's not some unique thing, so it happens in many different industries, and there's nothing very special in IT security. I expect that after this acquisition, some companies will have a better position in the market. Maybe they will invest more by acquiring company, they will invest more into the new technologies. But my way is to stay private and to be more conservative with acquisitions, because in my company I like to keep a special spirit, special way of innovations, less bureaucracy and more freedom for employees, more freedom for engineers to innovate, and to keep company being flexible. And I recognize that on the way of acquisitions, it's very dangerous for corporate culture. It's very dangerous from their management point of view, because it's a new people, they're bringing their new ways of behavior. And at the same time, it's very difficult to integrate technologies which are made in different standards. So, well, my impression and my experience is that when you acquire the company, you have to spend a lot of time to adapt people and adapt technologies. So in some cases it's cheaper to develop them from scratch, just to employ right engineers, right talents. So, well, actually, my company is open for acquisitions. We are watching a little bit around, but it's not like kind of strategy. We don't need to send good messages to the financial market.
Thank you for your time today, Eugene. It's a pleasure. Thank you.